and welcome to Soul. Thank you for making time to join me today. I hope that your week is going well and that the weather is nice wherever you are. By background, I am a sociologist, and while the humanities have a lot of readings to do in university, the fun part is really the experiments that you get to do. Now, in sociology, we usually did experiments to understand people's actions and reactions. Well, I recently decided that instead of observing others, I would do an experiment to observe myself and my actions and my reactions. I'm a big fan of tote bags, and if you're still using plastic bags for running errands, I highly recommend a nice tote bag. It's better for the environment, and it nicely complements any outfit compared to plastic. So last year, I bought a tote bag that I absolutely love that has a big flower on it, and it reads, "It's cool to be kind." Now, if like me, you live in a busy city and you take the metro, the subway, the underground, the tube, whatever you want to call it, then I'm sure that at some point you would have been quite rushed to get to your destination. Unfortunately, people are sometimes not too kind and patient when they're in a hurry. And given that I myself am human and people as well, the same applies to me if I'm running late for work. And, if I'm late, have an important meeting. So one day, instead of wearing my backpack to work, I decided to carry my tote bag and purposely label myself using the label that is on the bag. Almost as if it were magic, I didn't want to be a hypocrite, obviously, and not live up to my self-assigned label. And here I was, getting on the tube, getting off, walking around. And I found myself to be more patient, kinder. I'd let people pass in front of me, despite being late, smile at them and use please and thank yous even more often than I do generally. That positive pressure I created for myself persisted every time I wore the tote bag in public. So this kindness experiment got me thinking about how powerful we really are, how we perceive things, and how we act and react. And while we're always told not to label people nor to label ourselves, there's usually a negative connotation attached to these labels. But what if instead we labeled ourselves as kind, as patient, as honest and loving? Step by step, day by day, we can add more magic to this beautiful world of ours. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you next week on a new episode of Soul.